Good afternoon to you. So last time out, Spurs must have been so disappointed to concede an equaliser so late on at Everton, but it is something they've made an unfortunate habit of this season. Did you get the sense that that worries Ange Postecoglou at all?
Yeah, 1 point instead of 3 points, wasn't it, for Spurs last time out against Everton? Another late goal conceded, and the stats confirm they've got an issue as far as late goals are concerned. Goals scored by opponents 90 minutes onwards into time allowed. Tottenham have conceded more in that part of the game than any other team in the Premier League this season. They've scored more goals in the opening 15 minutes of a game than any other team, but they're conceding more at the other end of the 90 minutes. Ange Postecoglou says he doesn't really care about conceding late goals. Typical Ange. He says he does care about conceding goals, but conceding goals at any point during a game, not late on in the game. And he's got a point, because Spurs haven't had a clean sheet in the Premier League at home since October. He says he knows that statisticians will explode about the fact that they're conceding late goals, but it's all about the way that Tottenham play.
It's disappointing to concede goals late. It's disappointing to concede goals early. I mean, either side of half-time, it's not great. Around the 70th minute mark, you get disappointed. Mate, I don't care. I really don't care. I get it. People will want to analyse it. That's fine. We're always going to be a team that scores goals or concedes goals late. So if people think that, the way we want to close out games is by going and scoring more goals. So that's not going to satisfy everyone, and certainly the statisticians heads will explode me explaining it that way. But it's just the team we want to be.
And Gary, Heung-min Son and Yves Bissouma are back now from the Asian Cup and from Africa Cup of Nations respectively. Is this the deepest squad that Postecoglou has actually had to choose from during his time at Spurs so far?
I'm going to curtail my answers, Dave, because I think we've got a bit of a problem with the quality of the link. But yes, it is. I think it's the richest depth of choice that he's had all season, because similar numbers of players out, and there aren't many out now at the beginning of the season. But he didn't have Bentancur then, who would be in his preferred starting 11. So I think he's got for the first time his entire first choice starting 11 available. And he was asked whether he's looking forward to seeing Bissouma, who's back from his tournament and available to play, and Bentancur together.
As much as it's great they're available for games, it's just the level of our training is going to be so much better, and that for me is always the key. I still think training is the most important thing, part of what we do at the moment, apart from obviously prepare the guys. Our training levels, even today, this is the first days today, really we've had everyone in. You can just see that, everyone pushes each other, the demands are greater, and that just means people raise their levels.
And the good news on that score, of course, is that Sonny is back. He came back earlier in the week. He had partial training on Thursday. He's trained fully today. He's keen, he's told Ange Postecoglou, to get back amongst it. And the captain is expected to start against Brighton tomorrow. On blue cards, on sin bins, he's not a fan. He says he can't understand why other sports are bringing in changes to try and speed their game up. And football seems to be doing just the opposite.